Landmine boob. Good one, chat. Good one.
Oh,
Hey, wait. Can I see your horn again?
anytime.
Cute. Honestly, one lethal company change they should make is if something's next to your ear in game, it should come out like 500 decibels and bass boosted for the person who it is.
I think they should randomize the size of the horns.
Yeah. Now you're playing God.
Excuse me.
My germs.
There's a bird on that shit.
Okay, fucking Portlandia.
Put a bird on it. Man, I went out and all I got was a goddamn horn.
Portlandia theme song goes hard, huh?
The dream of the 90s is alive or whatever it is.
No, not that. The real theme. You never seen an episode of Portlandia?
Which theme song?
Is
that Halo?
Walk of the Portland. We got a coffee shop. We got a meadery. We got coffee. We got coffee and beer and meat and board games. So coffee and meat.
I don't think they're listed out.
Portland?
No.
Oh yeah, they seem to be dead.
Wonder what has what happened. It looks like a landmine to me. Oh man, what a position to.
You know what? You know what though? You know what though? All right.
Yes.
Damian Lillard used to play for the Portland Trail Blazers, a basketball team that plays games in the Portland Stadium in the Portland National Basketball Association.
Okay. Cool.
I bet you guys would love that bit.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Was that a landmine?
Yeah, it's fucking navigating the goddamn steam where we can't see a thing. And he goes, "Hey, I got the valve!" And as soon as the fucking fog clears up, I'm standing behind mine and we blow up.
It's real good. It's a good moment.
It was ridiculous.
You know what else you can find? My nuts on your keyboard.
Whoa, we're going to rate it.
Yes, dude. If you were looking in my butthole and then like a fucking worm pops out, oh shit.
Oh god. Dude.
The worm bites the tip of your finger a little bit. Oh fuck.
He's tickling your
I need those vet gloves that go up to your shoulder.
Oh yeah, this.
This one's messed up because I actually don't mind. I think there's like two bridges over here. Jeffrey and Bo. This is Jeffrey. This bridge wants to win an Oscar. That's what I said now. This bridge is in straight to DVD fodder. That's what I said now. You guessed it him. You guessed it me. You don't know whether you're gonna better. I'll be the bridge will get a flip for me. You know what I'm saying? I could be the bridge that is up to see you. Yes, dude, yes. Hello? Hello? I'm insane. It's a fucking egg beater level, man. I know they hate to see a bald motherfucker like me coming. I just gotta find my way back. Hello? Wasn't that way. Must be this way. Did I jump over something to get here? I was singing a song when I came through here the first time. Oh, it's right there. Hello, there's lots of food at the front door. They don't know the loot is 6 landmines. Guys, follow my voice. There's lots of loot over here.
Okay, we're stuck in like a hallway or no?
Follow the sound of my voice. I can sing a song if it makes it better.
Yeah, go. It'll help.
Alright, in the town where I was born, lived a man who sailed the sea. And he told us of his life in his yellow submarine. Skies are blue and days are green. Many more of us live next door. All we need is skies of pink and subs of yellow in our yellow shrubbery. Come on, sing it with me. I'm not moving. You're trolling. You're trolling me. You're trolling.
Oh no.
Whatever. We don't negotiate with terrorists. I'm so fucked up, your screams sound like a fucking lullaby to me. I'm the Joker, baby. I think the song killed them. I mean, maybe they're in mono. The mono Joker strikes again. What if the Joker listened in mono? What if the Joker listened in mono? Guys, where's the ship? I hear the ambient noise of a ship.
Oh, that's the funniest guy.
There was the delicate hand of a child.
I couldn't believe it. The second I saw the door, I knew. I was like, nah, ain't no way this is gonna open, man.
My way.
So it's really funny.
Oh, you missed some good shit, brother.
Yeah, you're missing some crazy shit.
What took you so long?
I don't know where I'm going, man.
But I should.
Yes.
Oh man.
Hanging on the promises of yesterday.
Sing it, brother. Sing it.
I made up my mind.
I don't know what song they're saying.
What?
You don't know Here I Go Again on My Own?
You know Whitesnake?
That's Here I Go Again on My Own. I've never heard any part other than the part that goes Here I Go Again on My Own.
Yeah, that's maybe the only part I
The
know.
only part I've ever heard.
Going down the only road I've ever known. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only part of that song I've ever heard.
Don't leave that.
Oh, we gotta go here. This dude can sing, man.
Rarely.
No. I think you've got a great, like, 2000s pop punk voice. Like, I think if you were in, like...
2000 pop punk band.
Yeah, dude. Wait, your brother is your
Nah, my whole family says
yeah, Jackson 5.
yeah, Jackson 5.
His brother is Morrissey. Yes, dude.
Dude, I still remember their big hit, man. Dude, it goes, spinning, that's too high actually. It goes, spinning around, I've got this funny feeling, turning my whole world upside down.
That shit on like Meat is Murder? I haven't heard that one.
No, so the thing is that since you have a very low female audience, they're not gonna know that one.
Bro, dudes like the Smiths too. Dude, I'd say it's mostly dudes. Have you seen 500 Days of Summer?
Oh no, it's gonna pop out.
Oh,
You keep me burning around.
I triggered the sales already.
Oh, I don't know why I thought you were just. I thought you were talking about someone related to the game. I was trying to figure out what it could be. Oh man.
Oh, you're playing like a Titan, dude. Let's go.
yes, dude.
I thought you were really gremlin coded today, Brian.
What do you mean by that?
He's sticking it all around. You're shoving your ass in people's faces.
Hey, what are you talking about?
It's nice. I like it.
He's fresh. He's fresh.
Yeah, I have been hanging out with a 4-year-old like all weekend.
Now I can totally stick my daughter 4 years old already.
Yeah, she's 4, man.
God, that's funny.
I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna pass out.
Die one day. Kinda crazy to think about.
It's gonna blow your mind when you find out what day it is. I know.
Oh no, come on, man. What? I gotta bring that up, man. What? Oh.
Now Justin's gonna die on Valentine's Day.
Do you not know what day it is?
I do remember that. I wasn't even referencing it.
I thought you were, man. I was like, kind of booked on me.
Hey guys, this is just good husband tech. Make your Valentine's Day dinner reservations right now. It's October 7th. You got 3 months, so you can still get some good
3 months in advance?
Bro, you try to do it a month in advance. It's already dumb. You gotta tell your wife. You gotta be like, I made the reservation a long time ago. I just thought you'd like to eat dinner at 10:30. Okay, you can make it right now.
Good. I'm gonna get it. He's gonna get it. October. Is that true? I gotta hear it. October. That same day. It's October.
You know what's fucked up, guys? Trying to get a reservation is mighty loud. So I go to Google, it says make a reservation using like Talk or whatever the heck the app is. And I say 5 people, 6 p.m. It says there's no reservations for the next 12 years. So I go to their website and I say 5 people, 6 p.m. and it literally spits out a message entirely in red font in Chinese that just has a phone number.
Hey, that's wild.
I think we're trapped in a phase, brother.
A little bit.
I think we're stuck here.
But everyone here uses Resi.
Resi.
That doesn't sound good. Well, I wonder what happened. Oh, it's a dead end. I spawned somewhere up here. I was just holding W
Oh, okay.
and not really thinking a lot.
Yo, he was right here, dude.
I have a feeling that's a W.
How did he die? Honestly, skill
I'm
difference.
assuming this is just a dead end, right?
Oh, shit.
What? Oh. I thought there was something behind me the way you were looking. Well, like, I think he probably crawled in. I'm gonna check the left.
Okay. Yeah, good luck, Justin. I'd be stupid not to do this, I think. What happened to you, man? Bracken sensed purity of my soul and he ended my life.
Hello? As soon as I went the ladder.
Yeah, I said I'd be stupid not to block your exit, and then as soon as I blocked it, he snapped my neck.
That's funny. I hate it. I don't know what was happening.
I love how you saw me dead in that tunnel and went, I think it's a good idea to go in here and move in this tunnel.
I figured maybe you went right.
Oh, I mean, I did, but I don't think those tunnels go anywhere.
No, that was genuinely a big circle.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Corey's pretty good at the game.
He's like,
Oh, shit. Scream.
That seems bad.
Yeah.
wow, you avoided it though.
Oh, it might be above him, actually. Oh,
Done in this town.
Isn't that all goblins?
Corey, good try.
Holy crap.
That bracket.
That was good. That was good stuff.
I haven't been scared in this game in a while.
The Bracken just popping out and flexing on you.
God, dude, did you hear the horrible drowning sound?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what you thought the horrible drowning noises would be, but turns out it's to us drowning.
Oh, man.
Bro was wound up, man. Bro, breathe, man. Breathe. We're not doing the bit anymore. You don't need to scream while you're pressed up.
I thought it was sounds, man.
Oh, it's crazy, dude.
Oh, it's freaking me out, dude. Oh, man. Fuck you. No, Corey. Got me. What?
No, it just sure was this time.
Oh shit. Hear anything? What? I was thinking, I'll never know what he did.
He said he's okay. I was running.
Sorry. Maybe the big old thing. Or,
This is where I spawned.
what?
This is where I spawned.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh. Wait, there's another chair this way too. Yeah, one's right there.
Wait, where?
That one. I can see that. Hey, you know the front door.
Oh, you almost got me killed.
The front door's right here.
Oh
So
shit.
what'd you say to me, Justin? I said that all the audio was being said. I was like, no, Corey, not the person.
This is the map we're on.
Turn the disco ball on, man.
No, the switch is up here, man.
He moved it again, man. I'm on the fire exit, man.
Okay, I'll go back in. What do I care?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not, right? Why the hell not? I do have 0 health. I fell off the ledge.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Don't do it again.
I'll try. This is how normal people walk upstairs.
Yeah, How normal people walk up steps? I'm going upstairs. How gamers walk up steps? Gotta go fast.
Yeah.
Okay. Fire the fire.
I don't know. No, I got the bug. No. Wait, no, I'm lagging. No, I'm just lagging. I was lagging and everyone, all the things, I was lagging, all the things happened at the same time.
Very funny to have you staring at me and then just someone go,
It's behind again, yeah. And that happened last time.
oh man, that's so good.
Yeah. Am I caught up? Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's the thing that happened with the thing.
How gamers eat how normal people eat dessert? A delicious cake. How gamers eat dessert? The cake is alive.
I somehow am not. My health went from the reddest I've ever seen it to even redder.
Oh, look at the blood all over the. Oh, fuck, man.
Everywhere.
How normal people poop? Oh, I pooped in the toilet. How gamers poop? Oh, sorry, guys.
Shut up. Yeah.
The party ended hours ago, and he's still here.
Party ended, Justin?
Sorry, it was... Yep.
Are we gonna be it? Annoying mode? Bring the loot.
How musicians post, bring the loot. How gamers post, don't bring the loot. Right, Chibi? Whoa. The hell? Where, man? In there, red soda! It's easy. Yes, dude. Yeah. Oh, Rip Chiblee, you would have loved this bit.
Normal people are back on
I feel like I'm hearing something I'm not supposed to hear.
Oh, what's up? What's up? Workshopping.
Yeah. Keep it up, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You know the same way you did like a bloke stream on Saturday? You should do like an epic gamer stream circa like 2007.
I do agree with you.
Like green Triforce shirt and khaki shorts.
Yeah,
And then like
a whole lot of cake is a lie shit for sure.
elliptical glasses. And then put like a fake heart rate monitor on, but just have it pull a random number from like 140 to 210.
Yeah. I like that. That's good. I have fun. Oh, you got a lot of them. How can I take them? Oh, there we go.
Oh, shit.
Anyway. Nice.
It always is two dumb bitches saying exactly.
That's right.
Oh, there's a lot of shit in this room, by the way.
Holy shit, yeah, there's a ton of shit here.
Unfortunately, I can't grab it because I've got epic chalice. This is where I put my urn brew.
I think I'm gonna take this instead because that thing's only worth like $30, $40.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's
take this thing. So gamers, normal people be jacking off like, oh, I'm coming. If gamers be jacking off like oh, I beat the level.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, Jerry.
Oh man. How normal people ask someone out on a date. Would you like to go to the movies with me? How gamers ask someone out on a date. You've received a request to join the party.
That's the stuff. At some point, I remember a point going, "Oh, there's a fire escape right here. That's a lot of fun." And then we're being like, "Damn." I think his voice was coming from this way.
You still,
Sounds right to me.
still rattling that shit around, huh?
Yeah, man. I've got going crazy. Feels good. Oh well. Oh, wait.
The epic caffeine chalice from thinkgeek.com.
Oh man, thinkgeek.com. Forgot about that one. Am I crazy or like? Yeah, we ain't making it, right? Oh no!
Are we okay?
There's a bug. He wants to get on our head. I hate that. Oh.
Normal people be like, ooh, there's a bug. Gamers be like, lol, there's a bug.
Lol.
Oh, man.
God. Were we talking, was it over like Clank or some shit? Talking about how like, fucking, like people have no right getting mad about all skippy kids these days when we were fucking waffle factoring and shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, man.
People, like,
Yeah, I
grown
gotta do it.
adults will be like, we're cooked. Have you heard 6-year-olds talk lately? Like, it drives me crazy. man.
Yeah, same. It's like, oh, like, yeah, like, cool beans was fucking cooked. Come on. Oh, man. I'm thinking about this early 2000s gamer stream.
Yeah.
I'm getting some wild ideas that I cannot wait to share with you off stream. And I want to execute on them too. But, oh, boy, some eaters.
Can you get, like, one of those hats that's like I was in the Vietnam War, but it says, like, Gamergate or something? I served in the first Gamergate war. Yep. All right. Well, you know what? Skill difference. Normal people be like, I don't think I can make that jump. Gamers be like, watch me bust it down, epic sexual style. There's no reason for it. No point to the damn game. Well, now that I don't have that guy dragging me down, it should be... Normal people be like, I think this is the end of civilization. Gamers be like, I think this is the end of civilization. Robot toy. I'm building a team of the most annoying possible pieces of loot. Pieces of loot. Pieces of shit. Got all these pieces coming out of my dick. Pieces of plastic, fucking trash. Gotta get out, the bracket's gonna break my ass. You guys don't know Blood on the Tracks, huh? What is wrong with you? You don't listen that far? What do you stop? When you're gonna make me lonesome when you go comes on? Really, that's my big ass bed. So true, dude. Normal people be like, would you like to join me in the bedroom? Gamers be like, would you like to set a new spawn point? I do it for you, honey baby, can't you tell? I being meek. I'd like Look at who can see pretty people disappear like a eyes. Oh, you want some of that? Why'd you pull me out? Why'd you pull me out? Oh, I had him right where I wanted him, man.
You're welcome.
I had the greatest loot of all time. Oh,
Stuck in there, bro.
bro, I was gonna make. What time is it? What time is it?
I don't know. We had a dog outside our ship. I sung in the arms of an angel and closed the door and died.
I love that on Skull Island.
Oh my god, man. I'm fucking dead ass point of view. I'm sitting here and I'm specking Apollo Corey talking shit. And then I switch to Ryan and he sings a song about his fucking dick. And then I swap back here and Apollo's in the process of being eaten. I'm like, how the fuck? It was every time I clicked next play or something fucked happened.
We sit in the arms of an and a dog spawned like right behind us. He closed the door. It ate him as he closed the door, and the dog was stuck in here with me with the door closed.
Incredible. It got a little crazy in there.
It was pretty good. Oh god. But the dogs are finally fighting back, man.
I'm telling you, they should. I mean, Zeekers, you should put a dog inside one of these days. Just like don't tell anyone. In an update, put the dog inside the building.
That would go crazy.
That would go so hard.
I mean, what the hell? Scammed? It's easy.
Yeah, it was. I was doing fine until I tried to jump with an inventory full of shit.
You guys were lost as fuck.
I don't think so.
Ryan, I saw you go in and out of that room at least 4.
Yeah, you can probably go in and out of your bathroom like 4 or 5 times a day. Are you lost?
I can't even fight back against that accusation.
Yeah, you just do it back today.
Bro spent 2 whole cycles picking up and dropping a large axle while everyone took all the rest of the loot in.
What are you talking about? I couldn't go to the first cycle because the tentacle would have eaten me.
As long as you don't say anything when you walk up, the tentacle won't eat you, man.
Really?
Man.
Yeah, you can't noise, brother. I'm sad to report the jetpacks are not on sale.
So true, so true.
They really do be like that.
Normal gamers be like, the server's down. Normal people be like, the server's down.
What? Wait, did a waitress fall over or what?
Down to party, brother. You know?
Sorry, I'm having a conversation with my cat.
Were any of you guys at PAX when we went to the fondue restaurant, but the lady carrying all the pots fell down the
Dishes
stairs?
fell over, yeah. I was there for that one.
Yes.
It was like the single loudest noise I've ever heard in my life. like imagine like a cartoon sound where like the dishes fall, but then it just keeps playing. It was like that. It was like,
It never ended.
it was like you couldn't imagine someone holding that many dishes in one like grab. But
They had to carry dishes up and down stairs.
Yeah, they really need like a dumbwaiter or something.
Boston for
They
you.
had one.
What the fuck, dude? Hey guys, sorry. A little bit of a serious video today. Some stuff was said on today's stream that I think we need to talk about and clear the air. An ex-collaborator made a misogynistic comment about a woman who did her waitressing job. That's all I got.
We need 13 seconds, sorry.
She died?
Nah, she was chill, but it did take us a lot longer to get seated.
Yeah. I'm just really pissed, man.
Why am I? What is it, dude? I'm onto the map. I'm onto the map. Hey.
What's up? He said a lamau. If he pops out of the water, I'm gonna fucking shit my pants, dude. Oh, fuck you. Fuck. He's coming, man! He's coming! He's coming! He's going! Save yourself!
Oh my god.
Damn it, I was like, oh, I'll kill him on the landmine, maybe.
Oh,
Incredible.
we'll never know.
Oh,
That was horseshit.
that guy eaten by a bug.
The bug scared me and I ran past Justin, I honked the horn and I smacked Justin in the head.
Oh.
I spawned under the map in the water, like the water. I was
love
clipped
that.
out of the map, and then I stood up and I was in the water.
I heard you drowning.
Oh
my god, dude.
That was brutal.
That was crazy, man.
God damn.
I'm gonna give us 30 seconds because
This is, I can't believe we're only fucking like 20 minutes left. This is it's gonna cool off after that. This has been a rager of a session.
Then people would be like, it's my birthday today. Gamers be like, I just leveled up.
Yep. Yeah, you should post all of these,
That's
right?
right. On my birthday, I go, ding.
You should like tweet all of these out.
This shit would get 50,000.
You should just tweet them all back to back to back, like just like fucking.
Yes.
That should do that. That's good.
Yes. Yep.
How you guys feel about Milton?
Who?
Milton?
Really?
Oh, they don't know. That's crazy.
I believe you have my stapler.
Milton is the hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico that is one of the strongest hurricanes on record.
Here comes the fucking hurricane. It's a
Barreling towards
mix
Tampa
of
Bay.
strong winds and rain. Some shit that he never done. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that the same song again?
Same guy. What's up? Hello, I'm on the other side of a locked door.
Oh, that's why. What? Good news for you, bro. I found another fucking key.
Look at this shit right here. My dude, my absolute dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow.
Two pieces of
You left a mask. I got it though.
Who do you think I am, Stanley Ipkiss?
Sure.
It's the motherfucker from The Mask.
Oh, wait. Gary.
Nah, it's the common misconception.
Oh fuck. Wasn't it also who's fucking God, after Jim Carrey they just got that other guy. It was the guy who's
Jamie Kennedy, yeah, dude.
There was like not even a mask, man.
Have you ever seen his movie Kicking It Old School?
No, I have not. But I haven't seen Malibu's Most Wanted.
I think he.
That's him, right?
Yeah, that is him.
Oh. I think it's below us. Oh, no, there's a wall between us. We're cool.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the fuck he is, but...
In Kicking It Old School, Jamie Kennedy is in a breakdancing competition in the 1980s, and then he attempts a move so difficult it causes him to break his neck and go into a coma for 20 years, and then he lives out in 2004 or something like that. It's kind of like a constant fish out of water.
That sounds like a good one, honestly.
I think it's one of the two movies he made so he could say really racist things with
That does sound right. So I'm pretty sure
under
that's
the
pretty much
guise
what-
of fiction. Yeah. Don't taunt me.
I mean, hey, one of those guys owns a very successful record label.
From the Little River Band?
No, Fugazi.
Friday night, it was late. I was walking
There's a guy in there with a gun again.
I just hope, like, I'm really early in my Fugazi era. I'm hoping they're not one of those bands that gets political and ruins it.
Oh man. Depends if you agree with them or not. 725 quota.
This is not enough. We need to.
We gotta get back in there.
How was the fire exit?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
We were lost for a while, and then suddenly we found it. That's kind of it.
You guys
How's
see
the front?
There's turrets and a nutcracker.
You, what was that?
Turds and a nutcracker.
This way.
No, what if there was a non-woke Rage Against the Machine? So hear me out here. Like, some of those that work forces are the ones that solve cases. Some of those that work forces are the ones who stop robbers.
You gotta get that shit to Paul Ryan.
Yes, dude. Whoa! Good reflex.
Hey.
I was there to the left, but I didn't want to grab it too early. Yeah.
Yo, I think we just...
All right. What was that for?
No loot, speeding up time.
I had a key. Oh, there's no loot in that thing. In the fucking. In the base.
No, you had no loot.
Why the key? So I was doing like a good bit with Justin. She's like, what if Rage Against the Machine wasn't woke?
So they were like, you know, just
So it was like some of those that work forces are the same that solve cases.
oh, that sucks.
Yes, man.
No.
What was that you were trying to teleport me on a whoopee cushion or something?
No.
Timing was off. With past lives, ass.
What are you saying? Well, we're gonna have a file for next time.
Yeah,
So we're basically done here.
That's true.
we got 5 minutes, right? Or is it quarter day?
It's quarter day.
Quarter day.
I think so.
We'll find out. That'll be the big finale. Finding out
So
who we're
true.
playing.
No, now you gotta cut the episode here and then.
Give him a clip.
Find out next time.
Top 40 radio. Shut up. Turn that stuff up. Sorry, I'm mentally destroyed, I guess.
Tough weekend.
No, not really, but I don't know. Just not fucking with my jokes. Whoa, wow, 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 wow.
Jasky says, fuck yes, I will comply with what you tell me. And
Yes.
that's good. That's good. I'm thinking, rally around the family. With powerful values.
Yeah, I was gonna say hugs, but that's even better.
Yeah. Oh, we still got some bottles here.
Please just drop it. That means saying.
Like, I like it, man. I like it.
It's good. It's good. Finally, a version of Rage Against the Machine we can listen to.
Because I'm sick of that shit, man.
Dude, that shit would get played in gyms all across the nation.
Absolutely.
Played at cop inaugurations.
Look at that.
Pray on the behalf of the machine.
Wow, we just made it.
No.
Wow, that's actually crazy.
Amazing.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you guys also stayed up till like 1 in the morning watching your favorite football team lose?
Nah, I saw that shit was 6-3 at the half, and I said, "Fuck you, Ralph Goodall." What's his name?
I stayed up till 1 in the morning watching my deadlock team lose.
Oh, man.
Nah, no, we it's you win some, we lose, huh?
Why don't they just play in the storm?
Sleep anymore, Justin.
True, I do not sleep. I'm gonna go
I see you
today.
you end stream because you're like, I'm tired, and then like 2 minutes later, I see the deadlock lobby pop up, and I don't see it ever empty. Like just until the end of day, it's just continuing to play. You gotta be. Do you level up in that game, or is there no?
Nah, man, just playing. There's not even no
You level up in that game. Fucking grandma ass question.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You've been playing Deadlock a lot. What's your level?
I don't want to fucking hear it, bro.
What do you mean you level up?
Even level up in
Wow, you've been playing the Binding of Isaac. What's your level? You're not a real gamer. You're not a real gamer. Motherfucker. Yeah, no.
Dude,
I remember that one.
fucking the MOBA shit is fucking gotten to his brain. It turned toxic.
What are you talking about, you motherfucker?
Oh shit.
Have a great night, gentlemen.
Hey, wonderful session.
Thank you.
Good session.
Wonderful days. Wonderful days. Goodbye.
I'll be on the
No, Corey, I can't ask Corey's ethnicity.
We've got 4 legends of the gaming world here to compete in real-life challenges to win this LEGO Gamer Trophy. We're gonna enter the LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog universe in a game that I'm gonna call Speedy Little LEGO Hedgehog Boy.
There is something about that. It's almost like it brings out the most competitive side of me.
Sabotage this run. Probably the slowest person here. Acting not like a spiky blue hedgehog.
Hello everyone, my name's Rendy, or that's what they call me online, and I'm going to be completing, what's it called? Perilous Moon's Quest at the lowest possible combat level, which was in itself a 100-hour grind. Craziest videos I've probably put out yet that just took a lot of testing, trial and error, as well as actual muscle memory to pull off. 100 hours in quest. It's tried because they're not like stupid enough like me. It's gonna take a lot of frustration, deaths, trial and error, all of that, and hopefully you'll learn something today, as well as just, you know, be entertained by the process of all of this, because it looks absolutely ridiculous. I would say that this goal, I didn't initially think it was going to be this difficult, but it honestly was more difficult for me to complete this personally than the level 3 combat fire cape. The fire cape that's on this account. And if you want to watch other videos on this level 3 account, it is a one-of-one account in many aspects, and I'll put a link to a playlist in the description below as to why that is. It has a fire cape, it has Firminic Trials, it has Priests in Peril, and now it's going to have Perilous Moons. So it's ranked 1 in many things as a skiller on the skiller high scores, and it just has a lot of unique items and quests completed. Now with that massive flex past all of you, let's get into the video and see what this is actually all about. And I'm gonna do my best at explaining everything in this video, but honestly, it's a lot. So if there's anything you don't understand, just continue to not understand it. I don't know what to tell you, because you can ask me for help in the comments, but like, it's very difficult to explain things sometimes for myself that are so complex and so ridiculous to where it makes sense to a normal player, because I play this game too much, okay? I play it way too much, and I do some of the most ridiculous things, and I don't play the game normally. So that's your warning. That's the only warning I'm gonna give, okay? This video is not designed for the noob, but I'll try and make it that way, just for the noobs out there. Before we get into the meat of the video, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of the video who made this all possible. Factor takes the guesswork out of my clean eating, and it cuts down on my meal prep time, which allows me to have no life on RuneScape, as you all will see in today's video. Every purchase I gather with Factor through the sponsorship will help my channel, so please visit the subscription down below and check out Factor Meals. It will help me create more awesome content for you and upload more frequently. Every fresh, never frozen meal is chef crafted, dietitian approved, and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. That means more game time, or you know, you can go outside and be healthy for once. Choose from a weekly menu of 35 options. 35, that's a lot. Okay, so from our sponsor Factor today, by ordering a subscription below, you will literally be getting chef prepared meals on your table or your desk in less than 2 minutes. It also helps you with prepping, cooking, and even cleanup, because these meals are prepared, pre-packaged, ready to go. So what are you all waiting for? Get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next month's orders using my link. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code with your phone. So yeah, the goal for today's video is to get Perilous Wounds completed for the first time ever on a skiller, and to maybe get on the boss high scores for lunar chests and get 5 kill count. That's the requirement, the threshold for the boss high scores. We've already done Theater of Blood, as well as Barrows, and I believe those are the only 2 I show up on. Unfortunately, I don't show up for Jad, even though I do have 1 kill count, because once again, you need 5 to show up on the scores. For those who were actually asking me about that earlier, and why my account doesn't show up on the scholar high scores for Jad. In the last video, I was able to complete all the quest requirements for this quest, which there were some other quests that actually did have some mechanics in them as well, such as using both peaches from the looting bag and PvP world, destroying it, turning the bones into peaches and consuming those, and recoiling the boss down in that quest, as well as then using some partner Slayer and Max Slayer XP for the 48 Slayer requirement for Perilous Moons quest. So now, because I'm 48 Slayer, I can do the first step in the quest, which is killing this one. Is that how you say it? I really don't know. We're just gonna Sulfur Nagua. Sure. Now I do need to get the hit on this NPC to get the kill credit, so I think I have dynamite on it. My other account can't even see this NPC. It's instanced to me visibly for some reason. So I did have to just kind of predict where to stand and block myself off from my other account. Going for vengeance and recoil with Guthix Rest, because this thing can actually one-hit me if I don't Guthix Rest to 15 over 10 HP. But eventually we did get this done. and we could move on to the actual bosses in the quest and not just that Slayer monster. Okay, so I needed to find a way back to these bosses quickly because I was going to be dying times. I did do some testing on my iron and defense peer that has completed this quest just to get it and kind of scout out the room, but for the most part, I want to just keep coming back on the level 3 because it's actually quicker. What I'm going to do is give some of this bird feed to one of the birds, so I'm going to go ahead and use a ring of elements, teleport to the earth altar, then run south to the bird, and from there take another bird to the entrance of the actual mountain underground. I don't even know what the place is called. Then run all the way through that trek to the boss area for the Blue Moon. The Blue Moon's going to be the first boss we take on. We're just going to do it in complete order of the actual quest and of the actual, you know, lineup there on the right side, and hope that we can get this done as soon as possible, but you'll find out. And as you can tell probably by the end of this video, it was not as easy as I expected. So this bird route is not optimal, but maybe later we'll find out there is a better path to actually get back after we die, you know, our first 100 times. We'll maybe figure out that we could have saved a lot of time. But for now, we're taking the birds and the Earth Altar teleport from Varrock. So the first question I asked was, can other people help you with this boss? Well, technically, although you see other people in the room, they're not actually helping you at all with the boss. You get to see other people and interact with other people if you want to, but no, they don't take down your boss's health. The boss inflicts damage upon himself or itself by doing damage to you over time. Every time it hits you, it slowly damages itself. And every time it uses a special attack, it slowly damages itself. It actually more quickly damages itself, unless it's at lower health. The special attack damaging itself is kind of only scaled at lower HP. Also, we're going to need to hit a final 1 damage for this boss kill credit to count. Weirdly enough, it does not have to be a real 1. It could be like a vengeance or a recoil. And luckily in my testing I found out you can technically die to this boss and hit 1 and still get the kill count because you've still killed the boss, and actually in this case you will have regenerated HP and survive. So the goal for these bosses is going to be, in general, survive long enough in this room as a level 3 somehow, and allow these bosses to inflict damage on themselves, then allowing myself to then recoil or vengeance the last fair bit of damage for the rest of the NPC's HP to finally get the kill credit on that moon. And we have to do this for 3 separate moon bosses. So what's kind of cool is, once again, this boss room is not instanced, only the boss itself is. So you can actually trade with people around you in this room and interact with other people, which is going to come into benefit for us later on, because even though this is a level 3, it's not an Iron Man. It can trade people, it can pick up other people's items, it can do anything a normal account can, obviously, besides the fact that it's 1 defense and 10 hit points. The 1 defense and 10 hit points, though, really did hurt us here. So as a level 3 with only 10 hit points, we can only gut this rest to 15 over 10 HP. No other HP boost is going to get us any higher because a lot of things like Anglerfish and Brew scale based on your base HP level. So 15 HP is as much as we're going to get. And this boss maxes 19s, 3 times in 3 ticks. So it can literally hit 19, 19, 19. The damage does scale based on your defense level, but we're 1 defense. And it did overshot our HP even in max defense bonus, unfortunately, with Bare Head, Drowning Staff, and all of that. The defense bonus route wasn't going to be an option. I still got slaughtered at 1 defense and almost always overhit my HP. These were also melee attacks happening every tick. That means there was literally 0 clearance for a traditional tick eat because that's only possible with projectiles. You can't just tick eat this boss. So instead we have to find a way to completely nullify the damage from this boss. But this would also help us later on because Blood Moon is one of the moons we'll have to defeat. And whenever Blood Moon does inflict damage on you, he heals on himself. So he would out-heal and kind of be a counterproductive part to the inflicting damage over time mechanic that we see these bosses have. So there is kind of a mechanic I recently picked up on that a lot of theater blood players actually use for certain, and that is guzzling a hot rock cake. Guzzling a hot rock cake will automatically drop it to the floor, but in the process it is a stall, and if you're wearing a Phoenix necklace, then the first damage that's procced onto your character in your damage queue is going to be the damage from the rock cake. So if you're at just the right HP and you lower yourself under the 30% threshold of the Phoenix necklace, this is then going to trigger that Phoenix necklace and then nullify the rest of the damage in the queue, because the first damage to hit your P-neck was from the rock cake, and therefore the P-neck nullifies all incoming damage. That's just the mechanic that P-necks have been using forever. So if I somehow had an infinite amount of hot rock cakes, I could continuously stall damage and null it all with phoenix necklaces as well that I would need an infinite amount of. And then these rock cakes that would drop to the ground. Picking them back up is another 2-tick stall, and I would have to put on gloves and pick those back up. I wouldn't have time to do this, so I would have to somehow get an infinite amount of hot rock cakes in my inventory, at least long enough to survive the boss. This would be about 14 minutes, and as we'll find out later, even that might not be enough. So this really wasn't feasible. As well, the hot rock cake was an 11-tick stall. It wasn't divisible into the 6-tick attack cycle. If it was 12 ticks, that would be perfect, and I can actually move between the hot rock cake guzzles to each location, because the blue moon here and all other moons have circles you must stand on in order to take damage from the moon itself and not from the area. So yes, there also is area damage. It hits you every 2 ticks, and this scales up from 2, 2, 4, 8, 8, and then finally 16, 16, and it even overshots your HP. Once again, this is not tick eatable damage, but could I possibly sit in the area away from the blue moon attack cycle and do something similar to the rock cake? Well, I had an idea with this. So you wouldn't be getting the self-inflicting damage on the moon whenever it attacks you by doing this, but you would still get the self-inflicting damage from the special attack phases if you could somehow just sit outside in an area and every time it takes nullify damage. There was many problems with this. I did find a similar method to the rock cake by using a nightshade behind an interface, so the nightshade damage would be triggered by the interface. Block the P-neck before the actual damage came in, and this wasn't feasible because it turned out that P-necks didn't even nullify this damage, weirdly enough. Moon damage was separate. I think because it was not actual combat damage, it was like an area effect damage. You could literally log out in the middle of taking this damage because it wasn't technically registering you as in combat. Therefore, it overrided the cooldown of the Phoenix necklace and the damage in the queue. But this led me into yet another theory, and that was, what if I could kind of imitate the hot rock cake, but in another way with something such as this nightshade. There are stacks of nightshades nowadays that are fun. Although it takes forever to accumulate these, picking only between, I believe, 5 and 16 per every 6 hours, you could technically get thousands of these. And each time you eat one of these, it opens an interface that holds the damage queued on your character. So what if we had that interface still open and we used a stall that was shorter or longer or divisible into 12 instead of being an 11-tick stall? Well, this is where I had the wild idea of trying other stalls behind this interface, and for most of them it worked. There's a problem here though. Many stalls you cannot use in combat, and that's the majority of them. As well, I found, even weirdly enough, that some stalls you cannot use behind interfaces, like this nightshade. For instance, I was not able to use any kind of skill cape emote or average cape emote behind the damage of the nightshade. It just wouldn't trigger anything at all. It wouldn't even kill the interface. So I found out this was the same with other objects like the pet rock. I couldn't use any of the stalls from the pet rock without proccing the damage first from the nightshade. But for most items, like say this demonic sigil here, cutting a watermelon, or even chanting from an Easter book, the queue behind the stall, just like our hot rock cake, but instead of having to rely on only an 11-tick stall, we now had one that was possibly divisible into 12. Unfortunately, the egg book from the Easter event, that was a 7-tick stall, so once again, that didn't work out in the cycle of needing to run between the spots and not taking area damage that was not nulled by the Phoenix necklaces. This just got me killed every single time. The next thing I looked at was Demonic Sigil, and this did work for one singular attack, but after that I was registered as in combat, and like I said, many of the stalls don't work while you're in combat, so I could not reuse the Demonic Sigil. I even ended up in Shadow of the Stormcross up to build a last step practically just to get this thing along with the Golden Quest, just to find out it was useless. But what's happening here is the Nightshade damage is what's proccing the Phoenix necklace behind the stall as the other damage queues up in that stall, Therefore, the Phoenix Necklace procs from the nightshade damage, which cannot kill your character because almost all self-inflicted damage cannot kill your character, but it will lower your HP down enough to where it procs the Phoenix Necklace and then nulls out the rest of the damage, meaning the moon boss won't actually be hitting me for anything. It will only be the nightshade damage that's hitting my character, then proccing the Phoenix and nulling the rest of that damage out in the queue. So the Demonic Sigil didn't work, the Easter Book didn't work, Pet Rocks didn't work, Skill Cape Emotes didn't work. It was very hard to find a stall that was going to be divisible. Now there was one more, which is just equipping the Easter Ring, which is a 1-tick stall, but unfortunately, even though this did not queue off the damage instantly and did allow for me to actually have a 1-tick stall into a Phoenix Neck proc, well, there's 3 forms of damage coming at me, meaning it would only null the first damage from the 3-tick attack cycle of the moon. The 2 other attacks could easily kill my character, as you can see here. At this point, I'm literally meditating on the idea of what is a possible stall that can be divisible into this attack cycle of 6 ticks and allow me to move between, as well as re-proc and get ready for the next damage incoming. Well, there was one solution to this problem. Although very ridiculous, it was cutting a watermelon. Cutting a watermelon was exactly a 3-tick stall, but it made a bunch of junk in my inventory. It gave me watermelon slices that didn't auto drop to the ground like pineapple rings, and it just made me have to drop a lot of things, as well as using 2 clicks instead of 1 by using a knife on the watermelon, along with the other actions of moving as well as eating the nightshade, and sometimes the same tick. So I would have to do 4-way switches perfectly possible for 15 minutes. And this just made it not feasible, especially relying on the fact that we have to do this perfectly or we're killing months and months of nightshades that we're collecting with our patches and farming. There's way too much drawback to using this across the entire inventory. As well, I would have to have people possibly dropping me watermelons to do this, and I don't know if I would get watermelons for 1 cycle between special attacks. In the special attacks, there were safe spots to pick up dropped items and to even trade people in some of these moon boxes, but it was just too convoluted, although technically possible, maybe with some kind of macro. It wasn't going to be possible by human hands, or at least my human hands, because it was way too convoluted and it required too much organizational skill as well from other people who would have to drop me the watermelon constantly every single cycle and then go back and bank and run all the way back to the moon boss somehow and make it back in time and then drop me Phoenix as well. That's another thing we're going to be focusing on in this video, is the transfer of Phoenix necklaces into moon boss rooms. This is good because I need Phoenix necklaces and I need a lot to survive 15 minutes of this boss fight, and that's going to allow me to have some people who are reviewing my stream who trade me. I had about 2 or 3 people. Shout out to them. It was KGDN, and Scotty New who helped me the most with this. They were running constantly for literally probably upwards of 50, 60, 70 hours total. Me Phoenix necklaces, and sometimes even Guthix Rest. They were able to trade me during special attack phases when I basically was in the special attack phase, which we'll get into later, and I was able to trade during that time period. So the other possible idea was tick healing with group heal. That still worked. I used it in a video a few years ago and discovered that, and it works with the stall perfectly. But once again, you have to synchronize this, and heal group can only be used by 1 person, I think, every 30 seconds as a cooldown. So you would have to have probably 40 people in the Perilous Moon boss room, which I don't even know if there's a cap. And then you would have to have them exactly, precisely tick heal you while you're doing your stall, while I'm cutting a watermelon or something like that. As well, there's sunset mods, which heal other people's HP, similar to group heal, that doesn't have a time constriction. You can maybe rely on 1 person to do this and release these or eat these to heal you during the stall. But I found out, testing this on guards, that actually, well, you can't tick heal with these mods like you can with group heal for some weird reason. Now, of course, there's normal tick healing that people have used lately, which is literally just waiting for your HP to regen just the right tick when you get hit. Unfortunately, there's 3 hits here for 1, so you just get slaughtered, and for 2, you're getting hit every 6 ticks. So you have to somehow speed up your HP regen time of times 10 times 10 plus another 3 times over again. It's just not possible. So I had another idea. If I did not want to waste months collecting nightshades, I was able to just practice with rock cakes found in the Watchtower quest, the concepts of this, to not waste any of those farming nightshades. But also, I realized I could use a Guam push unfinished with bat bones grinded in the same capacity, but then I would have to have even more perfect clicks and more people dropping me another insane amount of items on the ground with more coordination from practically strangers. Luckily, ground bat bones are tradable, but they're not GE, so I would have to provide a bunch of people with these, have them drop bat bones, Guam potions unfinished, and water bones, and phoenix necklaces, and then I have to organize my inventory in between these small special attack times of the moon and do some like 7-way switch that would eventually actually null the damage one time, and then do that like 6 more times over. Have something to do that before gathering more supplies off the ground and having like tens of thousands of people actually running into these things and dropping them in the precise locations. This, once again, way too far-fetched, maybe theoretically possible, but look at the inventory here. Just awful. No thank you. So if I was going to waste nightshade, I needed a stall that was 3 ticks, that was 1 tick and wasn't consumable, more reliable, did not depend on others dropping me the item, or having death storage items such as water knowledge. So I meditated again, long and hard, and found literally 1 item that could even be used in combat as well. And that was the thing. This item is a 3-tick cell, can be used in combat, and can be reused without having to click on it once. I didn't want to waste my nightshade that I had been farming for months, and it was very hard. It was divisible into the 6-tick cycle. I just needed to find a better item than the nightshades that were stackable. And really the only other item I was thinking of that would work behind the interface I found out was the bat bones into the Guam potion with a stackable interface held before the damage procs, like through using this book. And that just wasn't going to work because that's too many clicks, multiple actions in one tick over and over again, and consecutive ticks, along with movements. And doing that for 15 minutes straight, I'm not the greatest mechanical player, and I definitely could not pull that off. This just wasn't a feasible idea. So I messed around some more with some self-inflicting items, and I found something crazy. If you use a self-inflicting item into a stall and you're equipped with the same tick of hitting the stall as you do the self-inflicting item, no matter what it is, even if it's this Guam potion unfinished bat bone into a stall, then the damage won't come up until after the stall, or even a poison piranha wand into a stall, or even a rock cake into a stall. So I can actually plot rock cake damage now, a stackable self-inflicting damage item, which doesn't require months to farm, behind a stall. There was one problem with this though. Any kind of micro lag that happened, the rock cake eat would carry over into the tick of the stall and just not activate at all. So I had to have perfect internet for a 15-minute period of time and do everything perfectly as well. And no, on my internet, this wasn't going to happen except once in a blue moon. No pun intended. One last ditch effort before losing my mind, I decided to just walk around the entire room and see if there was a stray tile around and have no area damage. Kind of like take the quest on the list, there's a tile where his second phase would never lightning strike you. I thought maybe there was just one spare tile, but after walking the whole room and getting slaughtered, I realized this definitely was not the case, and we would have to do a unique stall to Phoenix Necklace method with the rock to overcome this boss, if that was even possible. At this point in my testing, I had died so many times, but I had finally realized a quicker way to get back to the bosses, and that was the calcified nut. You can actually buy this from the GE, and this is actually how I started tracking my deaths to this boss. And let me just tell you off the bat, it was over 1,000 times I died. Yeah, I used over 1,000 calcified moths, and even just the run back from the calcified moth location wasn't the best. There was a bank on the way as well. Every time I died, I would have to go fill out my crate room back from Draenor because that destroyed on death. So it was a route of using the Eternal Glory, the crate ring, and then possibly even some holiday items I picked just to dress up in, to then the calcified moth to north, to my gravestone, to pick up some gear, to pick up the rest of my phoenix necklaces, and then head back into the moon boss. Every time this was like a 4-minute prep, and I would have to spend 4 minutes, just getting back to the boss and dying. And sometimes on entry to the boss, you just had an RNG chip chance of dying instantly. I finally figured out how to get over this by viewing the room from outside and seeing what cycle the boss was on. Also, I found out if you don't have a weapon equipped in the special attack phase where he takes your weapon, he'll just instantly one-shot you. So I was wondering why I was dying like this all the time, and it was because I literally don't have a weapon. So I put on a Swiftblade or a Cursed Goblin Hammer or literally anything so he would take my weapon instead of one-shot my entire HP. So what was the actual process? Okay, the blue moon and every moon hits on a 6-tick attack cycle. Now the first hit from a special attack cycle is 10 ticks from the start of the first circle lighting up. On tick 7, I would click the rock cake at 5 hit points. I would always have to make sure I was at 5 hit points in this room. So I would log out exactly whenever I saw the barrier from one special attack pop up, then log back in as soon as possible and start counting ticks. And once it hit about 27 ticks from that barrier pop up, I would go inside the room and my HP would be at just the right regeneration cycle to barely never regenerate in the middle of a tick cycle of using this combination of items here. And that's going to be important because if my HP ever goes over 5 HP in the middle of this cycle, there's nothing I can do. My Phoenix Necklace won't proc at the right time, it won't know that damage that's in the queue from the moon boss, and therefore I'll just get overshot 9 times out of 10 and die from the moon boss. And you'll see this happen actually quite a bit. Although towards the very end, when you hit about 14 minutes into the boss fight, you do have a chance of your HP regenerating back up in the middle of one of those attack cycles. It gets more and more dire as the fight goes on. Therefore, I realized you want to complete this fight as quick as possible. But what is the actual process with the crate ring? So here we go. Whenever a special attack would end, I would count to 10 ticks after the first circle lit up. And that would be whenever the blue moon started attacking me. So I would run over to the circle, and on tick 7, I would start the new process of using the combination of items. That was going to sound actually ridiculous, so good luck following me from here. Okay, tick 7. I would always start with 5 hit points. I would then use my rock cake and go down 4 hit points on tick 7. On tick 8, I would then use my rock cake and 2 Phoenix Necklace both at the same time. So I would now be at 3 hit points, and the Phoenix Necklace was not yet dropped because you need to be at 2 out of 10 hit points. You need to be under 20%, or actually the which is 1 here, you need to be at exactly 20% or under 50% for the Phoenix Necklace to proc. Then, lastly on tick 9, leading into tick 10, I would hit the rock cake into the crate ring with the same tick. The rock cake should proc after the stall of the crate ring, unless I have some micro lag, which you'll see a lot of later, whereas the rock cake just wouldn't register after the crate ring went off. Optimally, the rock cake would go off after the crate ring, which would then absorb the 3 attacks because it's a 3-tick attack cycle as well as a 3-tick stall. Therefore, the rock cake would do 1 damage. I would go from 3 to 2 HP and heal back up to 5 HP from the healing benefit of the Phoenix Necklace, and I would be back at 5 HP for the next cycle, where I would instantly, without clearance, start once again. There was a 0 chance to mess up in this entire process, and sometimes you will actually protect. So the next tick, tick 4, I once again hit a rock cake down from 5 to 4 HP. Then on tick 5, I would hit a rock cake into Phoenix Necklace yet again, which would take me from 4 to 3 HP. Then on tick 6, right before he attacks once again on tick 7, I would hit a rock cake into a crate ring. Once again, I would drop from 3 to 2 HP after the 3-tick stall, proccing the Phoenix Necklace, killing 3 pieces of damage he would send to me optimally, and then nulling his damage entirely, just solely self-inflicting damage on himself through his auto attacks here. Now it gets even a little more complicated than this. I once again would then have to make sure my HP doesn't regenerate through this whole cycle through that entry timing. As well, I would then move to the new circle to avoid the area damage, which was not able to be nulled through Phoenix Necklaces. So then on a new tick 4, I would rock kick move at the same time. So I would have to drag my mouse very quickly across the screen here, click the tile of the new circle, then on the next tick after that, rock kick Phoenix Necklace, then rock kick Crate Ring on the tick after that, into the stall where he attacks me for 3 ticks, and continuously cycle this once again perfectly, not missing a tick, not missing any timing whatsoever or clicks, sometimes hitting 2 actions on 1 tick, over and over again perfectly for a long period of time, and optimally without having any lag in the slightest. Even a slight increase in ping out of the ordinary would totally null the rock cake into the Crate Ring, and it just would never proc, and therefore proc the Phoenix Necklace after the Crate Ring, killing my character many times over. Just the lag alone, but also getting this pattern down, muscle memory, HP regeneration, and my bad entry times into the room itself. There were so many reasons for death, but here's just a few of them. Just a few. And no, this is not even all of them or even a major fraction of them. I died to this one moon boss, like I said, over 1,000 times. Yeah, 1,000. Almost 1,100 actually. At first, the muscle memory part was the most difficult. It took me hours just to get past the first cycle of attacks and moving along this 3-tick cycle with 5 to 6 actions in those 3 ticks. At one point, some guy in my chat even bet me 100 mil that I couldn't make it past the first cycle to the first attack. Oh god, I forgot to talk about special attacks. This is another beast in itself. So like I said, you'll need a weapon on or else he'll just one-shot you. Then once you have that weapon removed, there's a few safe places around here, guys. So I don't have to risk XP and ruin my level. I can sit here and save something. This is optimally where someone would come trade me Phoenix necklaces if I needed them, or Death's Rest, or something like that. I would then lower my HP to 1 during this icicle phase, because I would have to ticky a ball. Yes, technically it was ticketable. This ball only comes out at you if you do not do any damage to the icicles and do not break one, which obviously I'm not doing damage, I don't want XP, so instead I'm going to ticky with the Death's Rest with 1 HP, therefore going up to 6 HP, the ball will then optimally hit me for 1 HP, not 0. It can hit a 0, I have had a re-rot hit after ticking the ball before going to the new 10-tick, 7-tick cycle to start a new rot round of this NPC to the next special attack. But yeah, I would optimally be at 5 HP for the next cycle and get into groove once again, put my muscle memory in that crazy cycle again and do the next special attack. And then we have the second special attack. Each of these have 2 separate special attacks. Unfortunately for me, because we're going down the list in order, the Blue Moon actually had the most difficult set of special attacks. Originally when Blue Moon came out, it actually was pretty easy. I saw a 10 HP'er do it and I was like, wow, these special attacks, it really just lowers itself. He didn't even have to run to the braziers on each side and light them because it would damage itself no matter its HP level. But as I saw, there was a patch note a week later on the wiki that you can see here. It now scales its special attack damage infliction on itself. So I would actually have to run tornadoes, and towards the end, perfectly run them as fast as possible, just brute force it to the other side of the brazier, light it as quickly as possible, and then run all the way back to the other side and just hope I did not get hit by a tornado. 1, because I could kill me, but 2, because it would heal more than I was damaging it. So I would have to have this happen towards the end of the fight, 2 out of 3 tornado phases, to where I had just perfect RNG, where none of the tornadoes hit me and slowed me down even for a tick. Or else it would be impossible to kill this boss. 2 out of 3 of the last tornado phases, I would just get pure luck. And this is something that happened maybe 25% of the time. So I would have to get 25% 2 times out of 3 times. Which after spending 15 minutes in the zone, tick manipulation, as well as no lag, people to bring me back to shout out Scotty, shout out OGs, shout out Lego. Once again, this was going to be a beast in itself. Now there were ways with rock cakes and other stalls that I could get to each brazier safely actually, and never die. They were just too slow. The rock cake stall was too long. I needed to literally brute force run my way across each side as fast as physically possible so that the Blue Moon did not get that last 10 HP health back on himself, because the scaling was so messed up after that patch. It literally would heal like crazy compared to what it would inflict towards the end of its hit points. So even though in some of these clips it looks like I'm getting close under half HP on the Blue Moon through most of those encounters, I'm actually in the 10th of the way done. Control clicking here made it also the only way to spam clicking the other side and control clicking as soon as I got hit to turn my run back on, because the tornadoes do turn your run off, but control clicking and re-clicking will actually turn your run back on. I used control click here and it was a make or break honestly and allowed me to get to the other brazier. So I wouldn't have to wrap around again for another 3 or 4 times, and eventually, like I said, we were on the time. It's done quick enough to regenerate during the middle of a cycle, which was about 14.5 minutes, and before I'm dead. Once again, huge shout out to KDBM, he doesn't know, and I've been here for running me Phoenix episodes, so literally almost like at least to do a back with the bank in time, and they would just come in and use calcified mobs. Actually, they could only trade me during the icicle cycle because I found out I thought I would phases as well. I barely got back in place and had 5 hit crate room, and near the edge, I ready myself to run through another cycle of his attacks. So, I figured out how to mitigate this RNG a little bit. I only need actually and that was the last one. And then I could actually go and install the rest of the NPC theoretically here, where either the lowest thing I recoil, and I just so the idea was to try to install on the very last day before he goes into his tornado phase, where he lowers himself, but before he starts being able to heal himself, and then and yeah, the tornado running was not fun, as you can see here, but eventually, after about 60 hours, the Blue Moon boss was done, and it was done with that extremely convoluted method, even slightly adjusted at the end, where I stalled into his last tornado phase, so I didn't have to run that perfectly another 2 times in a row.